Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Zekey, and I hope I find you well. So, South Africa went into lockdown, and they never came out, okay? Because the lockdown was extended in their country. So one would think like, okay, maybe the thing that should be worrying people right now is about food and some other upkeep things, right? But hey, if someone is to be caught roaming streets outside right now, we expect them like they are caught stealing maybe bread, sugar, or chicken. But no, for South Africa, they are being caught stealing alcohol. Many cases have been reported of people, looting shops for liquor. Doro, murukunzo. The shocking one being vandalism of the newly erected border fence in Beit Bridge. So now soldiers have been deployed in that area. It's funny how things turn, But the only difference is that Zimbabweans were doing it for survival. And these people are doing it for Doro, Chingopisa, you understand? So now that South Africa is extended its lockdown, it means extended days with no permission to drink beer. Anyway, but there are so many other concerns over this, okay? For example, some people are addicts, hence they may take their frustrations on the wrong people. I'm talking about increased numbers of domestic violence, okay? Because some of these people, they're used to being drunk, and now that they don't have anything to drown them, they take their frustrations on innocent family members or even members of the public, So there are so many things to be concerned about in this whole situation. Some people have even resorted to mixing all these dangerous substances and, in trying to make something that will just make them drunk. You get it? So yeah, anyway, we just pray that things gonna be fine very, very soon. Otherwise, we will be coming from one problem into another. So I'm going to read for you some of the reactions that are on social media, okay? The whole lockdown stress, and we must be sober every day. What have we done to deserve this? Okay, let's see the next one. Good news, most of people have pulled their faces and thank the government for your face will get time to breathe and recover. Keep on drinking juice, okay? Okay, maybe the minister should also put their rent on pause, because one of the reasons why some of the liquor sellers are pushing for their business to be opened is because they are continuing paying rent for the property of business while the business is struggling under lockdown rules. Smokers were bemi and boozers were posy. This is your rehabilitation. We call it Bekele Rehabilitation Center. You come out beautiful at the end of the lockdown. Trust me. Okay, we are happy as a country. May it stay like that. I commend our leadership. Let the liquor ban be a regulation that stands to help those who cannot quit themselves. I have seen addicts in my vicinity always sober, clean, and behave well. No time to accuse liquor for their behavior, and have more time to spend at home. Is that not a good life? You have been on remand for 21 days, and now you have been sentenced for 14 days. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the next extension. This one really killed me. Okay, we do not have stress, okay? They made their own Hunters and Heineken. In terms of alcohol, she said no alcohol will be moved whatsoever except that which is used to make sanitizers. Liquor that we drink is not allowed to be transported in the same way that it is not allowed to be sold, she said. And she was speaking in terms of the extension. In the car, the stolen booze was identified and 3 suspects were subsequently arrested. This one was talking about the people who went and stole a car and some beer, and then they were later on arrested. Yeah. Buying and selling booze is completely banned, and cops have been going around across Mzansi arresting anyone who is found breaking this law. A number of liquor stores have been broken into, the latest being in Cape Town. Police Minister Bekele has banned alcohol sales in the country until the lockdown is of boozers take drastic measures to quench their thirst. Lockdown regulations have halted all sales of alcohol in Muzansi. As a result, people have turned into distilling mentholated spirit with other soft drinks for a quick fix. In a statement, SANCA spokesperson Thembi Msani said addicts were at risk of taking any substances they come across due to the regulations. A person with substance use disorder may be triggered by the added stress and use alcohol, nicotine and other substances to relieve some of the tension, which can lead to increased consumption and addiction during this period, she said. So right now I'm going to be showing some of the photos. Until then, please, for those of you who are yet to subscribe so that you don't miss on the daily updates that I give to you. Until then, remember to stay away from trouble, stay indoors. Ciao, ciao.